Amy Schumer just demanded a big hike in her $11 million fee for her Netflix special after learning that Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle earned more. And by the way, they did it. So that's what, no, silent. That's what brings us to, this week's segment. This week in But My Vagina. You knew that was coming. So here's the thing. If you look at Amy Schumer, the reason for demanding higher pay, her plea basically amounts to, I want, me, mine, now. Now, she wants the same pay or comparable pay to Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock because they think it's unfair. This is a blow to gender equality, as it was written about at Variety. And, I guess it's hard to find people who pay you to perform after the stigma with Blackfish. So Amy Schumer is here's the thing. It doesn't stand up, and this is a perfect microcosm for the 77 cents in the dollar myth, the feminism equal pay myth, because I don't think you could have a more clear-cut example of someone undeserving of equal pay. So let's see, why might she make less than Chris Rock? And then you comment, let me know what you think as to whether this is fair or not. And by the way, I used to defend Amy Schumer. I think she can be funny. So
just not lately.
Chris Rock returned from an 8-year hiatus right away. So there's a lot of anticipation. Guys won 4 Emmy Awards, 3 Grammy Awards, total film gross of $3.3 billion. And I know what you're thinking, that's nothing. All films make billions of dollars nowadays. No, Amy Schumer, total, about $200 million. So that's actually about 1/16 of what Chris Rock brought in. And he also had a hit show, Everybody Hates Chris.
Yep.
Okay. So that's why Amy Schumer might make less than Chris Rock. But what about Dave Chappelle? At some point, you've got to go, okay, there's a pattern here. Well, hold on. Dave Chappelle was ranked top 10 by Rolling Stone and comedians of all time. Now, he was gone for, I think, 8 years after walking away from one of the most lucrative deals, if you remember this, at Comedy Central. I think it was $50 million.
Insane.
That's insane.
Yeah, and he walked away from it, and he sort of has become a hermit. Like any video of Dave Chappelle that's out there right now, if you're seeing on YouTube,
tons of plays.
Millions of plays. People are going, hey, it's like a spotted owl.
Yeah, they want to see the guy.
It's exciting. People want to see him. So now, why did they offer him so much money, Comedy Central? Well, this is also important because his ratings were incredible. And in contrast to a lot of other shows, he was able to actually grow his audience over time. Often you hit a crest.
Yeah.
He was building it, so they wanted him to stay. Well over 3 million viewers at Comedy Central. Compare that with Amy Schumer. Her ratings only got worse over time. As a matter of fact, in season 4, it went down to 491,000 same-day viewers. Same-day viewers, by the way. That includes any reruns for Inside Amy Schumer. Moving on. In case you need more, his special on Netflix has gotten really good reviews. Well, there are 2 of them, actually, outside of some angry social justice warriors over the tranny jokes.
But that's funny.
Consider us not amongst them. In contrast, Amy Schumer's Netflix special, and I get comedy is subjective, but hers was so bad Netflix had to change its rating system. Allegedly. Allegedly. It was coincidence that she complained about the rating system. It was 1 star, and then it went to thumbs up.
Netflix should have done the renegotiation.
By the way, you ever try to thumbs down Amy Schumer's Netflix special? You hit thumbs down, it goes, this. No, this. No, stop. It's like a Florida voting booth. So let's disregard Netflix. Even after Netflix, her universally panned by critics. The IMDb score is, I think, 3 out of 10.
Ooh.
Only 7% of people on Rotten Tomatoes liked it. So this is comparing, you can compare the show ratings, you compare the box office gross, it's completely incomparable, and then you compare the actual Netflix specials that are there. And by the way, Dave Chappelle also signed a contract for several specials after coming out for 8 years. People want to see him, people are anticipating it. And it sounds to me like maybe Amy Schumer should be worrying about the 77 laughs per Chappelle's 100.
That's actually being generous.
Yes. I'm only getting 77 laughs on the dollar.
Maybe 7.
That's generous. And so with all of this put together, on what merit does Amy Schumer think she deserves more dough? What else could there... Is there something else at play that she thinks? What could she possibly conclude? For her... vagina. I forgot how bad he was in that film.
What was that film?
I don't know, but he got it right.
That's right, Race.
He did.
Thank you, Cuba Gooding Jr. from 9 years ago. No, that's probably 15 years ago.
It's probably a long time ago.
Yeah.
So here's something else that I just find funny. The fact is that black men on average make 89% what white women make. Now, listen.
Really?
Yeah. It's a total... I will admit this right now.
That's crazy.
It's a totally unfair statistic.
Yeah.
It's doing
but so is the other one.
Yeah, it's doing exactly what feminists do, just comparing the mean salary.
Perfect.
It's not at all fair. But considering that, I mean, live by the phony stat, die by the phony stat. Since you say 77 cents in the dollar, black men make on average 89% what a white woman makes. So you have to ask yourself, it can only mean one thing. If Chappelle and Chris Rock, in case you didn't know, both black men are making that much more than Amy Schumer, a white woman, then she must be really bad. Hey, if you like this video, subscribe by clicking the button that says subscribe. If you're not aware of it now, there's no way you're learning the internet at this point. I'm not going to help you. But this was clipped from my daily show, available exclusively to LottoWithCreditor.com/MugClub members. If you're student, military, or veteran, enter in that promo code. It's less than $6 a month, and you get daily content. No more clips, plus this hand-etched mug. Oh, when I feel it, I got a chill like on the inside.